Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Kerbal Space Program 2 video. Here we are continuing our little adventure around Jool. If you guys remember a while back, we built this spacecraft in a low Kerbal orbit with the hopes of landing and returning from both Tylo and Lathe, and also Pol, Bop, and Val, doing a whole Jool 5. Unfortunately, the Delta V just didn't work out, so now we have Kerbal stranded on Lathe, Tylo, and yeah, the last two places we have yet to visit are, well, I guess three places is Val, Bop, and Pol. Unfortunately, we do not have the Delta V to land on Val. That's just completely out of the question. But we do have the Delta V to visit both Bop and Pol. So right now, we're going to go ahead and check out Pol. As you can see, our orbit is roughly aligned for a nice encounter, so we just got to set Pol as our target, and it looks like we're actually going to be getting a relatively close encounter. But yeah, I did have a more ambitious plan for today's episode. Unfortunately, the rocket for that mission is just not working right now, so I gotta figure out what's going on with that. So yeah, that's gonna take me a bit longer. But yeah, I'm kind of running out of time to make a Kerbal video, so this will have to do. So hopefully you guys are okay with just a simple Pol and Bop mission. And also it'll be cool because I haven't really seen Pol or Bop yet in KSP2, so very intrigued to see what they look like. All the other planets have gotten massive facelifts and look really cool, so yeah, I'd love to check out Pol and Bop as well. There we go. Okay, got it. So there's our encounter. Go ahead and adjust our inclination. There we go. Definitely looks very, very pollen-like, which is obviously where Pol gets its name, because it looks like a speck of pollen. Yeah, and seeing as it is, spring in the northern hemisphere, I've been seeing a lot of these things, a lot of pollen. Luckily, none of them have been Pol-sized, thankfully. But there is just, like, a coating of yellow everywhere, which I'm sure to someone with pollen allergies is just absolutely terrifying. But I think it's kind of neat. But yeah, let's go ahead and get ready to do the maneuver. We have Bob as the last Kerbal left. I don't know if we did send Bill. I'm not sure where Bill ended up. But I know we sent... Maybe we did just send Jeb, Val, and Bob. Because if we sent Bill, I don't know where Bill is. Because I know Val is on Tylo, and I know Jeb is on Lathe. So we'll have to try and redo this Jool 5 at some point, but at least we'll also have the goal of rescuing everybody. That's going to be the main goal. When I officially do a Jool 5, it will be to rescue all the Kerbals and bring them back home, while also doing a Jool 5. So that'll be at some point. 3, 2, 1... See what that looked like. Have we gotten our Pol encounter? Yes, we have. Okay, awesome. And yes, we're going to try and land this whole thing on Pol. The gravity is relatively low, so I'm pretty sure we'll be able to land this whole thing down there. And then return, and then hopefully do Bop as well. We do have 1,553 meters per second of Delta V in this, so we should hopefully be okay. And yeah, we will do Val at some point. I do have another mission in mind for Val. That was actually the mission that I was going to try and do today. But again, like I said, I probably need to redesign the rocket. I mean, it was a rather neat design. I was quite proud of it. But yeah, the game obviously just, it hates it. It hates the design. So yeah, I gotta redo the whole rocket, which is going to take a little bit of time. There we go. That's the encounter that I wanted. Nice and close. Okay. I mean, not like the Oberth effect really matters too much, but... You know, it's always nice to get nice and close encounter. Always fun. Round we go, round Pol goes. Coming in on the converging point. Alrighty, bam. We are in Pol's sphere of influence, and there it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and aim retrograde. Okay, it requires about 820 to slow down. It's a lot more than I thought it was. It's a lot bigger than, like, it's quite big. Although, no, we should be fine, because we're coming in here. Our orbit's only 330 meters per second. So it should only be, like, 500 meters per second to slow down. And land. Right? But my goodness, look at that. That just looks gorgeous. Wow, look how it glistens. That's really neat. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get down to our periapsis, which is around 8,000. So we're still approaching it. And then we'll slam on the brakes. we go. Slamming on the brakes. Now we're falling. Falling nice and slowly. It definitely does look very sickly green. Like it's got that sick green color to it. It does look like pollen on the surface. It really does. It really does look like springtime here in Virginia. Oh goodness, the streets are just coated yellow. Oh gosh, this thing turns like a bus. I forgot about that. We're gonna end up in the sickly green area. I thought our landings would be a bit more elegant than this. Just gotta use very minimal thrust. That's the ticket here. Although it is wildly overcorrecting. I mean, no way this thing's gonna stand, so just gotta get it on the ground and then let it flop over gently. Preferably onto this strut right here. That would be the goal. So that way it can prop itself up and, you know, hopefully be able to take off again. Probably gonna break something. Here we go. Here we go. Landing. Gently, gently, gently. Dunk. Oh, we do have RCS. That's useful. Okay. Yeah, use a bit of the RCS. Dunk. Okay, just bounce your way down to over here. Yeah, perfect. Perfect landing. 10 out of 10 landing. Beautiful. Welcome to Pol. Yes, very appalling. Why don't you get a sample of that green gunk? Go ahead and grab a green gunk sample. Is this where the mystery goo comes from? Maybe. The ship just cantilevered off in the distance. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, let's go ahead and plant the flag. There we go. Look at that. Very fun. Okay, time to head back. An active crash course. Yes, the ship's this ship's currently on a crash course. Yeah, totally. It's not safely landed. It's on a crash course. Well, let's go ahead and cook our way out of here. Well, we didn't stay long, but we stayed long enough. There we go. Absolutely baked it. See you later, Paul. Off to Bop. I mean, at least we made sure that we would clear all the very tall mountains. I don't know. Our inclination might be good to do a direct transfer to Bop. We'll see. I mean, we're pretty slanted, but Bop's also pretty slanted, so we'll see. This might prove good. Bye, Paul. Like, if we just do that. Ooh, what's that we're encountering? Oh, we're encountering Paul again. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna slant ourselves. But we can slant ourselves into Bop's trajectory. Like, if we do that, yeah, look, we can get our descending nodes to line up. That's pretty good. That's pretty nifty. So we can do that. And then maybe a bit of radial? Does radial help? Yeah, there we go. Get a direct to Bop encounter. There we go. Direct to Bop. 240 meters per second, direct transfer. Little awkward to maneuver here. Okay, I think we'll just go for that and try and adjust it later. But whoa, look at that big old crater. Yeah, Bop's definitely been bopped. Makes sense why it's called Bop now. Because before it was just called Bop. Didn't really know why it was called Bop, but now it's like, oh, Bop's got bopped. Because Bop did indeed get bopped. But yeah, there we go. Direct transfer. Pretty cool. So yeah, that'll be 274, and then, yeah, depending on how much Delta V it takes to land, we should hopefully have enough. And, even if we don't quite, we have the RCS packs, so we can use that to scrub the final bit of our velocity. Because again, there's no real plan of returning home. The plan's just to kind of check out all the planets in the Jool system, which we did.
Moons should know their place. Keep saying silly things like this, and you'll make them think they can become planets like us.
Let's see what that did. A tad little bit of overburning happened. Okay. Let's go ahead and burn a little bit retrograde. Go ahead and fix that. Even SAS doesn't know how to control it. It overshot retrograde over there. I guess we'll leave Paul's SOI and we'll do some more corrections. Okay, see you later, Paul. Off we go. See you later. Now we're in deep interplanetary space. We should be able to make an adjustment to get our encounter. Or not. Interplanetary space? No, we're in interlunar space? Julian space? We're in deep Julian space, yes. Oh wait, the world's gonna be over there. We're over here. Oh. Oh dear. Okay. Do we need to wait another orbit then? Probably. Oh no, right, because the orbit's the other way around, right? That's what I'm Dull. This maneuver nodes thing still confuses me because I feel like we're going this way, but no, we're going the opposite way, opposite direction to what I think we're going. There we go. We'll try and land in the big ol' crater because that could be fun. We'll try and bop in the crater. Let's crank down your thrust so we don't overshoot the burn. Hi, Bob. Hi, Bob. Alrighty. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about during these deep space maneuvers other than that. Yeah, we're just burning to what our maneuver said. You saw me mess around with the maneuver nodes, so... You know, I mean, it's all gonna vary. It all depends, like, on what kind of encounter you're gonna get. Like, you may not be as lucky as me and get a direct Pol To Bob transfer. Like, that was lucky. Especially since we were at a relatively, you know, inclined orbit around Pol. Oh, that was quite lucky. But there we go. We've gotten our Bop encounter. And you know what? That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I'm happy with where that maneuver ended up. So we'll just do that. That looks fine. Off to Bop. Okay, there we go. Entering SOI now. And kapow. Beautiful. Oh, wait. Bop is spun. Right, Bop spins. Bop has a rotation. Yeah, so our Perias isn't quite where we wanted it to be. So that's fine. We can retrograde. And yeah, we should be able to retrograde just fine. Again, we're going to have to use EVA to land, but that, we expected that. And we should have enough EVA fuel to land and also return to the mothership, even though the mothership will be, you know, stuck in orbit. There's another big crater over here, too. Yeah, lots of craters, lots of big old craters. Approaching Bop. We are indeed approaching Bop. Yeah, the really big crater, this does look very similar to how it did in KSP-1. Obviously, the textures are a lot better, at least, you know, from this far out. Looks like a nice rocky little world. I think we're approaching our perigee. Yeah, we are. We're getting close to it. Our peribop. Because, yeah, perigee is for Earth. So, peribop. I like the sound of peribop. Our apple bop. There we go. We're at our peribop. Let's go ahead and thrust retrograde. Go ahead and capture into a nice orbit. That's going to be all our Delta V gone. Or most of it gone. There's the orbit. It's going around. Spinning around. Doing its orbit thing. Blammo. There we go. Now, an orbit like this probably wouldn't last very long around a planet like, or a moon like this, mainly because of how lumpy it is. Ooh. Whoa. Okay, we have deorbited ourselves right about there. I accidentally pressed C instead of X. They are right next to each other. I mean, yeah, we do actually have enough fuel to land this whole thing. So I guess we should. Let's land it. Yeah, and there's the big old crater there. I mean, our collision shows it being way higher. I guess there's just, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's so lumpy. It's almost like a octagon, almost, with how many lumps it has. There's like a heart-shaped area here. Aw. Bop. Yeah, we might be here a minute.
2 very boring minutes later.
Actually, I have a better idea. Control the little lander. Absolute ludicrous amount of Delta V, but yeah, nobody to drive it, so that's the main problem. Okay. Whoa, look at that. That's so cool. Look at that big old crater. Whoa. What's making it green? Oh, Jool. Jool's making it green. That is freaking awesome. We got a full Jool in the sky, lighting this whole place up green. Let's go ahead and land in the middle of it, shall we? Burn all the fuel. Burn it down. Burn down the countryside. There we go. We'll be falling straight down into it. Right into the big old bop hole. Yeah, the giant impact site. Or actually, I might just have you. You can beat the ship down there. There we go. Into the impact site. Falling faster than gravity. This still feels like we're not really going anywhere. Is it just me, or does it actually feel like we're not going anywhere? Okay, we are going somewhere just very, very slowly. Like ×3 warp, and you can finally start to see movement. Don't worry, Bob, you're fine. He's like, I'm falling. I'm falling. Or even is the ship? Is the ship gone? The ship might be gone. The ship might have hit the impact zone. It wasn't the active vessel, it just got destroyed. That's a likely explanation to what just happened. Yeah, doesn't it feel like we're moving 50 meters per second towards the ground? It doesn't feel like that. Maybe because there's some horizontal velocity? Oh yeah, there's quite a bit of horizontal velocity. Kill that horizontal speed. There we are. Yeah, the ship is gone, I'm pretty sure. Well, at least we got out of it. I mean, it would have just hit the ground and exploded anyway, so doesn't really matter. Although it would have been cool to see the massive explosion. That would have been fun, wouldn't it? Pow. 20 meters per second. Like it's nothing. Welcome to Bop, Bob. Bob is on Bop. Actually, let's see. I want to see if we can get... Back in KSP1, I actually did get a really cool shot on Bop of Jool and the moons going around. I don't know if that'll be visible. I mean, it's kind of hard to see the moons. I don't really see them right now. Oh, but yeah, Bop is tidally locked. I did forget about that. Look at that in the sky. Can't really see the other moons, though. So yeah, let's go and warp to day. So we get a bit brighter sky. There we go. Bit brighter ground. There we go. So we can kind of see it without a green glow everywhere. No, very, very neat. Very cool. Where are we in the impact crater, actually? Oh yeah, we're not even near the epicenter of it. The epicenter is like over here somewhere. Is there something in the epicenter? We do have EVA pack, so off we go. Yeah, here we go. Here's the main part of it. Whoa, look at that. So that's... So whatever hit over here. Maybe there's something at the middle of this giant site. Let's check it out. Something worth taking a look at. Probably. Bob, why are you so scared all the time? Nothing bad will happen to you while you're in my company.
A little later.
Oh no, we're out of monoprop juice. Okay, now you have a reason to be scared, Bob. Now you have a reason to be scared. I mean, 70 meters per second, you can handle that, right? Right, like that's fine. No. I think I'm gonna end the video here. That was our adventure on Bop. Let's just go ahead and load the save before I murdered him. There we go. So that way there's someone to rescue over here on the surface of Bop. And he's not just a pancake in the side of a mountain. But yeah, there we go. This would be a really cool place to set up a base once colonies come out. Yeah, it would be very fun. It would be very fun setting up a base here. Well, anyways, I guess I'll see you guys later. Goodbye for now. Whee!